Hello, and welcome to the Missouri State Museum and Jefferson Landing State Historic Site public information video. I'm Tiffany Patterson, Director of the Museum and the Historic Site. Please share this video with friends and family. We'd love to hear your feedback and comments on past programs and upcoming projects. This video will be available for 30 days for public comment. The Missouri State Museum is located on the first floor of the Missouri State Capitol. The original designs for the Capitol included two great museums on either side of the rotunda. The Missouri General Assembly established the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall in 1919 and the Resources Hall in 1921. These two museums in the state capitol joined to become the Missouri State Museum in 1923. In 1976, the Missouri State Parks opened Jefferson Landing State Historic Site and combined its staffing and management with the State Museum. This historic Missouri River landing witnessed the growth of the capital city. 9 full-time and 15 hourly team members strive to connect visitors with the rich and complex history of the state through Capitol tours, events and programs, exhibits, collections care, and historic building maintenance. If you visited the Capitol, you've probably met one of our full-time or part-time staff members. From July 1st of 2024 to June 30th of this year, these folks gave Capitol tours to more than 25,000 visitors and greeted or provided information to thousands more. They are a friendly face welcoming all visitors to the museum and Capitol. Capitol tours are not our only method of engaging with visitors and the public. Car programs provide fun interactive elements during the busiest days of the school tour season. Monthly Landing After Hours programs share our often untold stories of the state's complex history and culture. Backyard concerts at Jefferson Landing, now in their 11th season, welcome the community to spend time enjoying Missouri's musical traditions. In 2024, we introduced our Backyard Missourians in the Movies program. This fall, we'll host 2 movies, one for families, and then a classic Vincent Price horror film for teens and adult audiences. Special events, such as our second annual Mother's Day Tea, honor Missouri's traditions and people while providing a taste of the past. Walls cannot contain the museum or its team. Each year, we participate in numerous outreach events, including the Missouri State Fair, Jefferson City Kids Fest, and summer camps, programming for Jefferson City Parks and Recreation. We also have travel trunks available for loan on Missouri history and natural resource topics. Check one out for your classroom or homeschool group. Some of the exhibits in the Missouri State Museum are old friends, having been part of the museum for over 40 years. While visitors continue to linger over the older exhibits, we also produce artifact rotations and temporary exhibits. If you visited us in the past year, you might have seen the 2024 Department of Natural Resources photo contest winning photos, our recently conserved mastodon tusk in the Kimswick Bone Bed exhibit, new rotations in the Veterans Gallery honoring Missourians in service, and Capturing War, an exhibit featuring World War II era photos from the Stars and Stripes Museum and Library in Bloomfield, Missouri. Our newest exhibit is Missouri Makers, commemorating 40 years of the Traditional Arts Apprenticeship Program. This exhibit will be on view until June of 2026. Thanks to our colleagues at the Missouri Folk Arts for co-curating this exhibit. If you haven't seen our interactive exhibition at Jefferson Landing State Historic Site, now is a good time for a visit. The exhibit invites visitors to become history detectives to discover the history of the landing. This school and family-friendly exhibit includes puzzles, games, and other methods to help our visitors learn more about the landing. We're excited about the increased visitation this exhibit is producing. In 2025, we had 1,000 more visitors in the spring tour season than during the same period in 2024. Just as walls of the museum cannot contain our programs, it cannot contain all of our exhibits. Our newest traveling exhibit, From Mud to the Mother Road, Route 66 in Missouri, commemorates nearly 100 years of the storied highway and its impact on our state. It can be borrowed for free by Missouri's museums, schools, and other institutions. Objects and artifacts lend authenticity to our exhibits and provide a tangible link to the past. The museum's collection contains approximately 35,000 objects. Most are housed at our Riverside Collections facility. While many of these objects only see the light of day every few years, we continuously look for ways to share the collection through social media posts, online exhibitions with partner organizations, and public programming. We're always excited when we can add to the museum's collection. This year, we were able to purchase the Civil War flag of the 2nd Regiment, Missouri Cavalry, also known as Merrill's Horse. The purchase was made possible through the assistance of the Camp Lily Chapter, Sons of Union Veterans, and donations to the Friends of the Missouri State Museum and Missouri State Parks. Stay tuned for opportunities to see this historic flag in person in our Memory and Cloth exhibition later this year. Collections care continues to be an important part of our work. We currently have 2 historic flags and banners at the conservators for conservation and framing. They will return to the museum in late 2026 and will be placed in the rotation for our Memory and Cloth exhibit. Just as artifacts are the heart of many of our exhibits, the historic buildings at Jefferson Landing provide a link to the past. The Loman Building and its lawn play host to many of our events. KPFF Trivers recently completed a structural report with recommendations for long-term care and preservation of the building. Craig, our skilled trades worker, is addressing some of the short-term recommendations in the report, such as replacing steps and decking material on our small side decks. Missouri State Parks and the Office of Administration are currently planning the reconstruction of the iconic galleried porches on the Loman Building. The project will include replacing sidewalks under the porch to provide a smoother transition for visitors into and around the building. Visitors to the Loman and staff that work in the building will also enjoy a new HVAC system that is in the planning stages this year. Closed in 2019 due to structural concerns, the Union Hotel actually has a bright future in store. The Office of Administration, Missouri State Parks, and other stakeholders are working on plans to rehabilitate the Union Hotel with a new addition. The addition will provide restrooms, stairways, elevators, and service spaces, allowing us to open more of the historic building to the public. The ground floor will once again house the local Amtrak waiting area. Plans for the Union Hotel also include a master plan for the historic site. The plans envision more outdoor seating, improved accessibility, and additional ways to enjoy the site. These are just highlights of the work we do at Jefferson Landing State Historic Site and the Missouri State Museum. If you have questions about these or any of the work we do here, please contact us using the information on the screen. All of this work is made possible through the support of Missouri citizens who have supported the park's soil and water sales tax. This 1/2 of 1/10 of 1% sales tax provides free access to all of Missouri state parks and historic sites. Thank you again for watching this video. We look forward to your feedback. And remember, you are always welcome in Missouri State Parks.